Hi, this is Scott Schubert. Over the last few years, I've been showing some things about what we do in our trading community and what I do with my own trading strategy and what a lot of other people are doing in our trading community in order to get consistent profit and run a Forex trading business that enables them to use it as their primary or sole source of income, which is very unusual and extremely rare in the trading world at all. Now, some of the people get what I'm talking about when I show it, and a lot of people have no idea what it is, even if I show it as clear as could possibly be shown. Now, part of that is because of the way that many traders' minds are conditioned so that they just automatically tune things out. And one of the things that many traders do is just automatically cancel out everything, and just in their mind they're somehow, I have no idea how it is that it's possible to do it, but I know that this is possible because of my background in studying the subconscious mind. But a lot of traders will cancel out something that could be the very solution that they're looking for. But that's just fine, because this isn't intended for everyone, and it's just intended for the people who are somehow responding to it or interested in it. Now, if I show you some of the things that we are able to do in trading, a lot of people will just find it hard to believe, or else they will just not really grasp what it is that I'm talking about, or just think, oh, okay, whatever. And if you actually follow and understand and pay attention to what it is that we're doing, most people in the trading world will be absolutely astounded, just be completely shocked. And like if I were to show you on the chart right here that we were able to enter this pair, the pound Aussie, right in that area right there, right in that price and time range right there, and we didn't enter at any other time before or after that, and then we were able to identify this point right here, not any point before or after that, just those 2 points right there as entry and exit, nowhere else. Over here we identified this point as an entry to go short right at the very top of the market, and we were able to see after that that there hasn't been any actual turning point. There still hasn't been an actual turning point, but some of us found this place right here to look close enough to be an exit. So if you look at those 4 circles on this chart, those were the actual entries and exits for the trades that we entered live in our trading sessions, and there weren't any other trades before or after those points. We're very selective about why we get into a trade, and I believe that one of the primary keys to success in trading is not entering trades unless there's a very specific thing, and only at certain points in time when there is a very desirable trade. And if you look at a chart, it should be obvious that if you're going to get good results in trading, you're going to not be entering trades except at certain points in time and price. Okay, this chart is the pound versus the US dollar, and over the last year there have been only a few very specific points where I have chosen to enter this pair, and I don't sit there and trade this pair every day, and don't trade any pair every day, but I'm searching for very specific things. And you know, there's a few times when I entered this pair, and then there were certain times where I'm mostly looking at other pairs. But there was one point recently where I chose to enter this pair and go short right at this point. This is the daily time frame, and you can also see the point where we entered on the 4-hour time frame as well. This is the point as viewed on the 4-hour. This point was an exit. This point was an entry, all on various different time frames as well. And then just this last week, this point was an entry to go long. We didn't enter before or after that point, but only at those points. You may have seen some indicators that repaint themselves, like semaphore, different things like that, or arrows where they're green and red arrows and things like that, and they repaint themselves, but these are the actual points where we don't enter at any other points but these points right here. Those were the only points where we entered. On Friday, we exited this pair, the pound versus the US dollar, right at the very top of the price. And it was on Friday, and we determined that there was also an option to stay in this trade longer term, but it didn't seem that desirable to go ahead and stay in this and hold this particular trade over the weekend, although I hold many trades over the weekend. Now, the process for entering and exiting trades is almost exactly the same on any time frame, and what we do is not show you how to trade on a particular time frame, but show you how to trade on all time frames. And what we focus on doing is showing you how to identify the next most desirable trade on any pair, on any time frame, and how to select the most desirable ones. Sometimes we amaze ourselves at how we consistently seem to choose some of the best pairs to trade and then stay away from during certain times other pairs that are not desirable, and then when you look back at the charts you see that they didn't really do anything but produce temporary chaos, and the pairs that we chose to enter almost always tend to be the ones that turn out to be fantastic, excellent trades. Now, most people in the trading world, if they were able to actually see what it is we're doing, they would just simply think that that's just not possible, because most of the trading world, I've discovered the professional trading world actually believes that about 60% win-to-loss ratio is the best that anyone can do. So to be able to actually read the market and to be able to actually choose the points that are the ideal points to enter and exit trades is an extremely rare thing in the trading world, no question about it. And the benefit of being able to do that is that you are then able to own a Forex trading business. You can live anywhere in the world, and really you can make as much money as you want to make if you can do this consistently. And you can also end up buying another business if you want to set yourself up with a couple of restaurants or some other business that can enable you to have financial security for the rest of your life and the lifestyle that you're looking for.
This one has, I love these polyfit bands. Oh my God, they're the most incredible thing if you can find them. But what it does is it tells you here, the bottom, the tops, here's the midpoint, here's the top. Once it gets down to this area, you know it's going to flip. Once it gets up to this area, you know it's going to flip. So that's the beauty of this chart. And then if you can sync that with these tops and these bottoms here. Now you notice, here's the bottom. The only way midway came back down, created a double bottom, but look how high the stochastic went. So here's another higher bottom than this one, but now look at the stochastic, it's through the 50. So that's a great entry. When the black line goes up, the stochastic, now we can get in and get out right here, where it crosses down from here. So our entry is here, and your exit is here. Okay. Now what you really want to do is, I mean, like I'm telling you guys, the more I pay attention to how he navigates through the market, this stuff that I'm showing really helps in identifying the right timing. And so let me go back to, and let's talk about this final stochastic at the bottom here. It's a 9-11. It's a low high instead of a close. It's linear weighted, and it is what it is. You'll see the value of it as we go through the different time frames. So now, the Hakanashi. The way you use that is when it hits a major line or supports. Another name for support and resistance is structure. So we have structure here, we have structure here, structure here, structure here. So now it's hit that structure, okay? Now do we go long? No, it's too early, it's still red. What we need is a white bar that takes out the high of the previous red bar. And at that point you can go long, okay? And then you put your stop underneath structure. So you can see here it came back, it never went underneath structure and it went back up again. Now the other thing to do is you can use this fast stochastic. So when that created a chevron turning down, you could have taken profit out of this move here, okay? And you might have gotten something like 40 or 50 pips. And then when it came back down and turned up again here, well, you can see that the Hakamachi turned white, and it's sticking out the top of the previous bar. So now you're back in it again, and you stay in it until a red bar takes out this low here. So that's a 243 pip move. Okay. So the other way we use it is when it hits like a major moving average. So here it hit the 36, and we know that that's testing this area. As soon as we see a white bar that takes out this previous red bar, now we long. Okay, we put it up underneath here, and we wait until we see a red bar that takes out the previous low. We've got 100 pips on that. Again, we have a higher low here now. It's respecting this red moving average, the 36 moving average. The white takes out the top. We can go back in again. Okay, and you can just do this the whole way up until, you know, it stops doing it. And it does it again there, does it again there. Now it came down and it violated the bar. Okay, so now the pretense is, okay, we've come down through it. We're going to come back up and go lower. It didn't really do that. It went up above it, closed back down below it. It's indifferent. In fact, what it did do is it created, let's go to the 1 hour now and see the same scenario. Okay, so look at that. Had we gone long here, we'd be in trouble right now. Look where it is. It came all the way back. And this is exactly my point. This is why I'm not comfortable yet. I would like to see this close above the 36 on the 1 hour, which is what I posted in the room earlier. Failed, came back up, went, created a higher top. Look how it's respecting that neckline. Came down again, went through it, came back up, was resistant, came back up, it's still resistant. So to me, this top and this top here, the way I interpret it is a head and shoulders on an inclining neckline, okay? And this is a big body. You can see the big MACD here. This is a smaller one. You can see the small one here. And then this has hardly any energy in it at all. It's just the chevron. It's not a mountain like these two. This is a huge mountain. This is a small mountain. This is just a little hilltop, like a V-shaped chevron. No energy at all. Look at the Mac. There's no energy, no buying into this. An accelerator oscillator. It broke above the zero area, back here, came back, turned green again right about here, showed some strength, and then took off. And now it's telling you it's good till this point here. You can take your profit here. This was at the peak. I'm thinking, okay, I got to wait for this to come down, reset, and when it turns up, that's when I'm going to go long. So that was telling me that there's going to be a pullback here, and wait for the pullback and jump back in here. It went to its support 1, and it stopped exactly at support 2. Exactly at support 2. Now, the thing about pivot lines that people don't know is the previous 2 days are important as well. They will serve as support or resistance.
Now, of course, you already know from your own personal experience and from watching our previous videos that the Forex trading industry is now designed to take your money away from you while keeping you entertained with gimmicks that don't work. And yet, for the people who consider it to be a legitimate business and follow the path of common sense, it can be one of the most desirable businesses in the world. Instead of buying more gimmicks like trading software, proprietary indicators, robots, trade copying, social trading, and trading signals, and anything that is designed to replace the need for you to actually learn how to trade, these people choose to do the one thing that makes sense. That's why we want to make it clear that our training program and community of live daily trading sessions are not for the people who are looking for a way to make money in Forex without learning how to trade themselves. So if that's what you're trying to do, if you're trying to make a business out of Forex trading without learning how to trade, this is definitely not for you. And I could save you a lot of time and frustration by just telling you that Forex trading is not for you also. If you want to make money in Forex trading without learning to trade yourself, you may want to also do the one and only thing that does make sense, and that's open a managed account. So if you're interested in opening a managed account, we can help you with that also. And there should be a link below this video where you can click on that and learn about how to open a Forex managed account. So just to be clear, the benefit of participating in our live trading sessions and the purpose is that you will be looking directly over the shoulder of a full-time professional trader nearly every day and seeing the actual process of identifying profitable entries and exits. And that's something that is extremely hard to find in the Forex trading world, especially if it's something that is really working. I believe that this is the fastest and most effective way for anyone to develop their own Forex trading business that consistently makes profit and increases capital regularly over time. Since we need to close this opportunity to new members in order to maintain our current limit in our Adobe Connect web conference live trading room, we need to filter out the weak and negative-minded candidates. If you are a person who currently likes to complain about everything you see in the Forex market and blame everyone else for your failure, blaming the brokers and blaming the courses you've taken and so forth, do not join this group. If you believe that Forex trading doesn't really work, please do something else instead. Don't do something if you don't believe that it really works, because that's going to cause a tremendous inner conflict, and it's never going to work out for you if you believe that it doesn't work and you're still trying to do it. If you are a perpetual whiner and complainer, and if you have any intention of complaining and you are looking for reasons why this won't work for you, do not sign up. If you can complain while the world's best traders are showing you and helping you and revealing to you their secrets on what they're actually doing in their own business, don't come in here, okay? If you do believe that Forex trading is a legitimate business that earns profit for banks, people like George Soros and Warren Buffett and many other famous investors, as well as many ordinary people who have chosen to take the time and do the work of learning what really works, then this is exactly the right place for you. If you would like to associate every day with others who are trading full-time as a business and watch what is currently proven to work for them every day, just click the button below, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside. If you feel like you still need some additional information, or you need some additional proof that this works or something like that, or you need some additional guarantee or something like that, let me just save you the time. Don't do this, because there's no more information. I'm not sending you anything else. This is it. Oh, and by the way, if you don't actually intend to build a Forex trading business, like you're just curious and then you're not really going to do it, let me also save you some time. Don't do this, because it's not for you if you're not planning to actually build a Forex trading business. If you're just going to play around with it and not really do anything, better to just not do it, okay? So those of you who are interested in doing this, you're already signing up now, and you don't need anyone to hold your hand or tell you anything else. And I look forward to seeing you on the inside. I know that a lot of people are tired of spending money on trading gimmicks and don't have a big budget for training, especially if you've already wasted money on a number of different things that didn't work. And that's why our system was made available as a super low monthly payment. This week, the full membership in the Platinum Group is available to previous members for the super easy and affordable price of only $99 per month. Many people have found that this is the one most valuable tool for building your business and getting real results that keep coming in month after month. Because the web conferencing software that we've chosen to use after testing out many different ones is limited to a small group of 100 people, we have to keep this to a small group, and our current group has already filled most of the positions. So I'm not going to pound you with a lot of emails about the time limit here. If you know that this is right for you, you'll sign up immediately. If you want to stop wasting time and money on things that don't work, this is the right time to get started, isn't it? This is a super interactive training, and you'll be talking directly to me and these other professional traders every day. It's all about getting you to where you want to be in your business in the shortest amount of time that's possible. Trading is a difficult and challenging business to make work, and in my opinion, there is only one way to make it work, and that's by finding out what others who are making a living from trading are doing, and do that through practice, discipline, patience, and a considerable investment of time. And it's not accomplished by buying trading signals, software, proprietary indicators, robots, and so on. Whether or not it's the right business for you, some of us are extremely grateful and appreciative for discovering this business and what it provides in terms of lifestyle and fulfillment and the ability to help others. If you intend to make this the year that your Forex trading business finally gives you the results that you're looking for, just click the button below. I'll see you on the inside, and I look forward to trading with you.